Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video, and today we're going to be continuing my top 10 countdown to my favorite bad guys, villains, and evildoers of all time. Now remember, this is not who I think is the best, just who I like the most. Although, today's pick could very well be the best bad guy of all time, because today's pick is the #1 pick of all time. Yes, 10 weeks counting, waiting for me to do #1 of my favorite bad guys of all time. Oh, we've gone through a bunch of evildoers, menacing people: Starscream, the Borg, Albert Wesker, Ganondorf, Sephiroth, Angelus, Joker, Darkseid, and many others to get to this point, #1. So, without any further ado, coming in at #1 on my top villain countdown, my favorite villain of all time, the Big Machismo himself, coming at #1 would be Beast Wars Megatron. Yes. Beast Wars Megatron is the man of all men. He is the greatest villain in my opinion. Beast Wars Megatron is a master manipulator, more so than any other villain of all time. He knows every aspect of the game. He's like a poker player. He knows everyone's hand. He never shows his hand. When the chips are down, he's still got a backup plan to his backup plan to his backup plan. And he never gives up. He always continuously finds a way around everything. When he's even beaten, he finds a way of still winning, because he's Megatron. He's a master manipulator. His soldiers are nothing but pawns to him. The Maximals are nothing but tools to get what he wants. He is a master manipulator. He cares for no one but himself. See, Megatron believes in the Predacon cause, but he's very much a rebel, and he believes that the person leading the Predacons should be himself. He's very greedy, very ambitious, but he's incredibly smart, and I mean incredibly smart. This is a man that does not let his ego get a hold of him. Very rarely, I mean very rarely, did Megatron ever let his ego get ahead of him. Usually Megatron sticks to the plan. He's like a Bond villain that doesn't reveal his plan to everyone, because he never reveals his plan to everyone. The only time I think Megatron has ever kind of, enjoyed himself and gave the hero some time was when Dinobot was dying, and maybe at the very end when he beat the living hell out of Optimus. And he didn't even kill him. No, he decided to make him watch as he would destroy the Ark. But besides that, Megatron is the best villain of all time. Master manipulator. He knows every aspect of what's happening in the war. Never gives up. And in addition to that, he is the most powerful Transformer out there, second to probably only Tigerhawk. The Dragon Megatron, unstoppable. You saw it in the last battle. Optimus didn't even do anything. He knocked out a fake tooth. That's it. Dragon Megatron jumping all over the place, slamming him to the ground, flamethrowing him. The most powerful Beast Wars character, second only to Tigerhawk. Megatron's the man. And even when he lost, when they went back to Cybertron, he still won. He took over Cybertron. He controlled it. He had everything at the very end. And it was just Optimus Primal bringing him into the core of Cybertron, getting reformatted. That's it. He won up to that point. Megatron is probably the most successful Transformer villain, with maybe the exception of the original Megatron, which actually did conquer Cybertron too. It didn't really die, but became Galvatron, but Beast Wars Megatron is the man. He really is. And what's great about him is, despite having the fact that his name is Megatron, he's not actually Megatron. He's someone that just takes the name of Megatron. He's a completely different character. Like the Optimus Primal is just a descendant of Optimus Prime. Wow, screw up on names. But that's my #1. I could spend hours, days, weeks, months, years, decades, centuries, millenniums just talking about how cool Beast Wars Megatron is. but then we don't have that much time. YouTube only gives me so much time. Blame YouTube for that. But number 1 was Beast Wars Megatron. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this little countdown. And because it's been so successful, and because you guys have enjoyed it so much, I decided to keep it going. I've talked to Eric, and even J-Trade wants to continue doing this. So, next countdown, starting next week with the introduction, will be and at least it's for me, will be my top 10 countdown to my favorite heroes of all time. So, be sure to stay tuned, because from now on, every Sunday is going to be some kind of countdown of some type. So, be sure to check out Eric's number 1 on his countdown. I know what it is, but he didn't know what mine was. I like to keep mine secret. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next week, where we start up our new content, this is Andrew saying, peace out for now.